Hello, Thursday. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Solo Thursday. All right, today we're playing Pergola. Pergola is what we're playing today. Last week we played Meadow. Meadow, correct? Yes. Not Meadows, but so another game by Rebel Studio. I've actually already played this game once. I have not played it solo, however. I have not played it solo. So that's what's on the menu today. And I got a few. Usually I'll chat a little bit, but like today we're just gonna jump right into things. I got a couple things I want to do later, so some content I want to crush. But I'm gonna give a quick explanation of this game as best as I can remember, and we're gonna jump into it. The solo mode doesn't change a whole lot. You lose one of the tools up here depending on what side you take, and you can pick a challenge. It says you must be, yeah, it says choose a challenge. We'll pick a challenge. But anyways, all right, this game here, you're building your you have a garden, you got a pergola, and you have the cascade, all right? So you're building your garden. You have a bunch of different plants here. Maybe I can put this here. So these are all the different plants plants and insects you have access to, right? So you have the hollyhocks. And how the hollyhocks work is that you have to have a set of each different color, right? So you gotta have a yellow, a blue, and a red. Then you get 6 points. If you have a yellow and a red, you get 3, and then 1 just for, or a yellow, or one color only. So you're trying to, stack these up in order, right? Because the yellows only will go on top of yellows, the reds on reds, blues on blues. Next we have, what are those? Next we have, I don't fully remember what those were called. The buttercup. No, that's not the buttercup. Oh, it's just the butterfly. Okay. So next is the butterfly. So the butterfly goes on the hollyhock. Then you have your magnolias. Yeah, magnolias. These are those. They stack up to like 5 levels. And you can put the ladybugs on the magnolias. And how the ladybugs work is, depending how many ladybugs you have on that level is how much they score as the maximum of 3. So if you have 3 ladybugs on a level, you would get 9 points. But if you had 5, you would get 15 points. What's up, board games, James? Then you got the buttercups. Are these the buttercups? That's what they're called, right? Yeah, buttercups. And the bees go on the buttercups. They also go on the lavender. You got the leaves and the flower, if you choose to pick that one. You also have dragonflies. There's like a honey pot. There's also water drops, which, what do you do with the water again? I'll have to double check, okay? There's something you can do with it. But those are all the different things. You got the you got your honey jars here. When you have enough bees in your pergola, you unlock some of those. Then you have the cascade on the right. Oh, that's how. You use a drop to go down. That's why you start with 2. Because it comes down here. It goes poop, poop. Right? Yes, 100%. They go up here. Perfect. So the drops go down. You get the reward wherever you stop. Pull it up a bit here. You get the reward wherever you stop, and if you get to the bottom, you get a free insect plus a bonus of your choice to a maximum of 2. So those are all the things. You also got these lantern tokens in here, which come from the actions, which we'll get into when we see them. You have the flight. So I'm gonna explain the game now, all right? Those are all the things. You got a frog, you got a birdhouse. That's everything here. And on your turn, what you're doing is you're picking a tool. And on those tools, they're going to have icons. All right, so like you'll see, this one has a single magnolia plus one of the lanterns, the droplet lanterns. So you would pick up the tool, you would take the things on the tool. Afterwards, you do the bottom action. So for this one, it would be the I think it's called flight is the action. Yeah, bird flight, which is it allows you to pick one of these icons, one of these icons, which then gives you either a bee or a ladybug or a movement plus one of your choice. All right. So the different actions, that's what you do on your turn. And then in solo, whatever side you took, the other tool gets removed, everything slides over, and then new tools come out. That's kind of how a turn goes. But you want to be strategic, right? You're trying to be strategic because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different plants, a lot of insects. And you want to be putting the insects down when you have the plants. You can move them, but you don't want to waste. I don't know. For me, I wouldn't want to waste an action unless you really, really need it. And that's what the first one is here. All right, that's what the first action is. You get to move 2 insects from let's say you want to go from level 1 to level 2 or a different level. You can do that. This is the bird flight, which is I just explained. That's the water droplet, which allows you to go down the cascade. And the frog. We haven't spoken about the frog yet. The frog goes into the lily pad here, and you get whatever he jumps on. Afterwards, if you have the requirement for the dragonflies, you get to pick it up. And the requirements are have 4 buttercups, have 4 leaves, have 4 magnolias, have 4 hollyhocks. The hollyhocks. Okay, and that's how you get extra points from there as well. So I've only, like I said, I played this once, and when I play it, I got a bit of everything, right? Like I don't think it's the type of game where you can just focus on one specific strategy. You got to spread it around a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna check out the challenges here. I don't know. I don't really like these challenges. At least 4 flowers full of bees. Use 4 lanterns. At least 4 insects of each type. 4 ladybugs, 4 bees, 4 butterflies. Maybe I will do. I don't want the ladybug. Maybe I'll just use 4 lanterns as my challenge. Because the other ones I feel like they force you. But like this also forces me to take like the icons. I don't know. Does it really matter? What if I don't want to do a challenge? What if I just want to play the game, Because then I'm forced to pick up 4 lanterns, which, like, they're okay. But it seems a little bit of a waste. Whatever. 4 lanterns, that's what we're doing, okay? Any questions? Anybody got any questions? No questions. Let's do this, okay? So, I need to get 4 lanterns for my turn. Alright, for my challenge. So, obviously, there's 2 here. I'm going to take one of them. And what goes on the ladybugs? Okay, I'll take this tool. So, I'm taking the shovel. Alright, this provides me with a double magnolia. Okay, so I can put it anywhere in my garden. You're going to want to start low, So I get a double that. Then I also get a token. This token provides me a +1 whenever I get something. Whenever I get a ladybug, a butterfly, or a bee, I get an extra 1. I'm not going to use it yet, though. But I do get my frog. So I get my frog, and I have a spot for a ladybug, so it makes the most sense to go on the ladybug spot. So I'm going to go and take my ladybug, put it there. All right, now my tool goes in here, which is pretty cool. Big fan of the little tool toolbox. Okay, that's my first turn. All right, what happens now is, depending on what side you took the tool, you must discard the other one. So I will discard the other right side of the tool here. These are going to slide over, and then I'm going to grab 2 new ones. Okay? This goes on until I have 15 tools in here. That's the game. So there's a lot of stuff here, a lot going on, but once you've played it once, honestly, once you play like a couple turns, you're like, okay, you know, bees go here, you have icons there, ladybugs go there, butterflies go here, dragonflies just go there, you know, so. But yeah. Look at that. There's another lantern. Oh no, it's the same one. It's the frog one. I just did the frog. I don't want to do the frog again. So, what am I working towards here? I'm gonna try. What strategy do I want to do? I'm not sure. I'll just go. I don't want to do any movement. See, you don't want to like take a wasted action here. So maybe I'll do the water droplet. I'll lose the token, but it'll come back, I'm sure. So this gives me a blue hollyhock, which are right here. So I'll pop that right here. And then I get a pink buttercup, which goes in my pergola. Alright, so I'll put that in my little toolkit, and now I do the water droplet. So now I can go down the track. Go down the track where I want to. If I get a butterfly, okay, I'll go down the middle here. I'll get a butterfly. The butterfly's here because I have a hollyhock, and I can put the butterfly right there. So the butterflies get more points the higher they are on the hollyhock. That's how that works. So that's my turn. This gets discarded. These 2 slide over. And then I pull another 2 new shovels here. Okay? So that's... So in a regular game, you know, you would take your action, it would refill. I think it slides, refills, then it'd be the next person's turn. So the only difference really with the solo is that you lose 1 from the other player, right? Okay, enough about that. We are going to do... Oh, and the buttercups, you need a pink... You need 1 of each for 3 points. Plus getting bees on top of them. So there's a blue one here. There's a blue one there. I might just I might get yeah, I might get this one here. All right, I get a blue buttercup. Blue buttercup, which is the bigger one, plus a lavender leaf. Okay, and then we'll put the lavender leaf right here. Right here like that. Okay, now I get the bird flight. So I need a bee. The only spot I got is a bee. So I'm going to take the bee. Take this bee right here. We'll drop it like it's hot. Right there. Okay. That is my turn. We're going to discard. And then we draw another 2. Oh. That one's really good. This one's pretty good as well. Those are 2 decent ones. All right. Well, I got a ladybug there. Okay. I'm going to go the double magnolia here. Okay. Because what I want to try to do is go high to a high level. Because it's 3 per on the 5th. So try to get to the 5th level quick. Oh, but I gotta spread. Otherwise it won't work. Anyways, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to take a double and a single here. So I'm going to take the single first. I'll put it here. It always has to go on top of, like, now I would have 1 or 2 spots I can put it. So I'm going to go here. Like I said, I'm trying to make it to level 5. So that is my tool. Now I get the bird flight. I will take the ladybug. La coccinelle in French. The ladybug. And then I'm going to drop the ladybug right there. Okay. I lose the double hollyhock, though. Alright, that makes me sad. But it's okay. Okay. So 1 here. And 1 here. Okay, we got lantern tokens here. Okay. We got an orange and a blue one. The orange one gives you like 2 frog movements. The blue one gives you... You can change it for anything. You can change it for anything, huh? Maybe I'll slide it over first. I get at least 1 lavender and a pink. I need more bees. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use on the right side so this can slide over, and then I can use it as a water droplet or something after. But I'll take this one. I'll take the pink buttercup with the 1 lavender leaf. All right. When you complete a lavender, I don't know. When you complete a set of 2, you have the decision. You have a decision to make. All right. You can either have a lavender come out, or you can put a little dragonfly, which is 1 point. All right. So if you have 3 bees on the lavender, then it's 8 points. So I'm gonna do at least 1 of those. Okay, at least 1. Sorry, these go in here. These go in the birdhouse there. I'll do at least 1. But I also want bees in here so I can get my bonuses. But yeah, we can try to move them after. We'll figure that out. So that was both actions. Yes. Now we will remove this. Slide these 2 over. Take 1. Take 2. Okay. So I will take this one now. Alright. Gives me a blue buttercup. The blue buttercup plus the token that lets me do any other action. Perfect. Goes in the toolbox. I get to do the water droplet. Okay, I need bees. I'm gonna need some bees here. And they both give me bees. So I will have this droplet go down. I'm gonna take a bee. I'm gonna also use my lantern so it gives me an extra bee. Okay? Extra bee. But I'm gonna drop them in here. I'm just gonna drop them in the pergola to start. We can move them after, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Alright, that's my turn. Discard this. We're gonna slide these 2 over, and oh, look at that. We're starting to get into the hose as the tool. The shovel and the hose. Which are obviously more powerful, right? They give you better options. So now we got a bee and a hollyhock right there. That would give me 4 bees. That would allow me to unlock one of these. Or I can try to keep climbing. A bird flight? I'm gonna lose that though. I don't want to move yet. But I do want a bee. Okay, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna take a double magnolia with a red hollyhock. Okay, so the reds go here. And I got a double. I'm gonna go here. So I'm on level 4. So I'm on my way there. And then I get to do the bird flight. And you know what? I'm gonna do a bee. Buzz, buzz. I'm gonna do my 4th bee here. Okay, so that unlocks one of the honey pots. I'm just gonna confirm. So it's 1 point for every 2 leaves collected. It's 1 point for each butterfly. 1 point for each ladybug. 1 point for each used and unused lanterns. So I'm gonna get at least 4 of those. I'm probably gonna get more ladybugs. So I'm gonna flip the ladybug one because that's the strategy that I'm going for here. All right. So that's that. I could move if I want to, but not yet. Yeah. Maybe I'll move this ladybug up here. Okay, we gotta discard this weapon now. This tool. We'll go 1 and 2. Okay, so that would put me... And then I can move, but do I want to move stuff? I don't think I need to move them yet. Oh, but I can change it for anything I want. Okay. I will go with the hoe. I will get a double magnolia here. So that's going to bring me right here. Which is my level 5. And then I get a yellow hollyhock, which gets me 1 full set. Okay. I then will use my lantern to switch to something, another action, because I don't want to do the insect movement right now. I will want to... Oh, where are the hollyhocks at? I have 3. I have 4 buttercups. Okay, so I'll use the frog this time. I'll jump over here, and this gives me the dragonfly for having 4 different hollyhocks, which is 5 points. So that's pretty good. Okay. 1 here. 1 there. Okay. I need some double magnolias here, I think, eh? Level 5? Bees? I need more bees for lanterns. Bees in the flight, it's only butterflies. Ugh. Ew. Are the water? What's the water gonna give me? I can get another bee from the water. I gotta get down there. 2 per honey pot, 1 per that, 1 per set. Okay, I will. I will do this. Okay, I get a single magnolia. Now I'm on level 5 here, so I gotta go like this. Okay. Then I got another leaf. Lavender leaf. Which doesn't do a whole lot for me, but that's okay. Then I'll do the water droplet, which brings me down here. I'll get a ladybug. So I will put that ladybug up here. Okay. That's my turn. This gets removed. These 2 slide over, and we have 2 new tools to pick from. Okay, so do I have anything else here? I have 4 magnolias. I need, what's this? What's that one? I only have 3 lavender leaves. Okay, but like I could go for another leap. I wouldn't make it though. It gives me a B, but it sets me up. Sets me up, but that gives me a free thing. I need those bees. Buzz, buzz. Okay, I will go with the magnolia. The single magnolia, okay? So I'm going to try to get my level 5 a little better here. Then I will take the bee. I'm going to have to start making this, I think. I'm running out of time. Now I can leap with the frog. I'm going to go over here to get a ladybug. Okay, which I will put right here. Okay, we're going to ditch this. And then we'll put one here, one there. Okay. Okay, all right. What do we got here? What do we got going on here? We got another ladybug. Is that what I want, though? I don't think so. I could go for that. A ladybug's not the worst thing. Get a red hollyhock or a butterfly. B. Okay, I will take the red hollyhock, which goes right above it. Then I'll take another ladybug. We'll put that over here. Oops. Put that right there. And that gives me a water droplet. So I only have 4 turns left. So this game was pretty quick solo. I have a water droplet. I'm going to bring it down here to get something and something. How many do I have? 1 butterfly. So that's going to only be 1 point. 1 point or 2. So I might have to leave it there. I don't know how many more butterflies I'm going to get. So I'll do the honey pot because I got at least 1. So I also get a free bee. I'm just going to put it here now. I don't have enough buttercups. So I'll put my free bee on the lavender. We're going down here. Then we'll ditch this and we'll do another 2. 1, 2. Lavender would be decent. I might have to do that. I'm gonna do this. So I get a double magnolia, which I'm gonna go up here. This gives me a lavender leaf, which I'm gonna close up, which then gives me a dragon. I'm gonna take the dragonfly instead of another lavender. And then I get to frog leap, so I now have 4 lavender leaves, which allows me to get the big dragonfly. Okay, that was good. That was a good move. We'll ditch that, slide these 2 over. Oh, and I guess we're taking these 2. Get back in there. Okay, so we're coming to an end soon. Coming to an end soon. I need a blue and I need a yellow. That would give me 5 points right there. I need my lanterns though. I suspect if I don't get my lanterns, I don't finish the challenge, right? Must use at least 4. I gotta use them too. But I just wanted that, man. That's not what I want to do, though. I have 3 turns left. Okay. I have to make the challenge. Even though I don't want to, I have to. So I will take this, which gives me a yellow hollyhock with the frog lantern. I will then do a flight, bird flight with the butterfly that I can put over here. And then we'll ditch this. So we got one and we got two. The water droplet. So I need to use them though. I think you can use as many as you want on your turn. I will double check. Because I might have to use both on this turn here. Alright. Drip, lanterns. I don't see why not. Okay, I have no choice. I have no choice but to take the red hollyhock. Okay, take the red. I will take the blue lantern. This allows me to change to whatever I want. I will change to the frog. And I will use my +1 frog. So I'll go and get a bee and jump in here. And that finishes my lavender. Alright, that's my challenge complete. We gotta ditch this and then these slide over. And then these are the ones that come out. These are the final action here. Final action. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What do I wanna do? I can try to move a couple things. Yeah, I want to move some stuff here, but it's a red one. But I definitely want to get one ladybug up there. So I have to take this, which gives me another red, which isn't that great. I get another lavender leaf, which is a waste, but that's alright. Then I will move two insects. Okay, I need to move the ladybug from down here to up there. And I will move one butterfly up here. Okay? And that's it. It says when yeah, there's only 3 tools left. Okay. So that's that, alright? So I'm gonna go and score now. That wasn't too bad. A little 37 minutes from start to finish. Well, 5 of those minutes is just me getting stuff ready, right? Okay, let's go. Pergola. So I'm going to start counting based off the board here, okay? So you start with the hollyhocks. Like I said, it's sets of 3 get you 6. So I have 1 full set. So that's 6 plus 3 plus 2. So that's 11. Then the butterflies. I have 2 butterflies for a total of 5. So this one gives me 2. That one gives me 3. It's based on the level. So level 1 gets you 1. Level 2, 2. Level 3, 2. Level 4 gets you 3 points. Alright, we got the magnolias next. Alright, so it is based off 6 times 1 plus 2 times 2. Why 6 times 1? 1 sec here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 points. Why is he doing 6? I'm just gonna double check. Magnolias. One point for each. Yeah, okay. Oh, because he's got 6. Got it. Okay, so level 1, 2, 3 gets you 1 point. So I have 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 points. Then I have 4 here. So 7 plus 9. So 16. Because I have 3 at the at the 5th level. So it's 3 per. So 3 times 3. Then it's 2 times 2. And then 3 times 1. Add all those up. That gives you 16 points. Alright, next are going to be the ladybugs. So the ladybugs are kind of similar, right? It's depending how many are on the same level. So here there's 2, so they're worth 2 each. That's 4. Here there's 3, so they're worth 3 each. That's 9. So that is 13 points. We got buttercups. All right, buttercups are sets of 2, 3 points each. I got 2 sets. Hey, time roller. I usually watch a video or something. I have problems with BGA. Honestly, I have issues learning games on BGA. It's funny you say that. And there was one game that's pretty easy. I went on and I'm like, my brain doesn't comprehend when it's just like flat like that. I think it's just maybe the scoring, but like doing the actions, I found it pretty straightforward. I just wanted to confirm for the Magnolias here, but the rest of the scoring is going to be, there's a lot going on. Like I was saying, there's a lot going on at first, but once you've played it once, you kind of have a general idea, and then it's like, okay, you kind of got to get stuff here and there. But at first it's like, whoa, there's a lot going on, right? And your board's filled up. But yeah, I usually watch a video or something beforehand just to get, and then when I set up the game, I go through whatever rules didn't make sense. But I have issues with BGA myself. 2 sets of buttercups here. All right, that's 6 points. Now we got bees. You get 4 points per blue buttercup, 2 points per pink that are filled. I don't have any pinks, but I do have 8 points in blues and 8 in the lavender. So 16 for the bees. We got lavender leaves. It's times. Yeah, for sure on the table. Is it times? I thought it was just you add up. One sec here. Lavender. Where are you? Lavender leaves. 2. Oh, because it's 2 points. I thought it was a point each. Okay, so I have 5, so that's 10 points. Next is dragonflies. So I have 10, 13, 14. Honey pots. I got 1 honey pot. All right, my honey pot gets me 1 per ladybug, which is 5. So that's a 5. Water drops. I have 1 water drop for 2 points. And then 1 per leaves of different colors. So I have 3 different colors, which is 3 points. Okay. All right, so solo mode. Am I going to write in here? I'm not a big fan of writing. So I did the use 4 lanterns. So I was able to use the 4 lanterns. And I got 101. decent. It says here Presmec got 99 and then Golab got 103. So I'd say that's a decent score. Little pat on the back for myself on that one there. Yeah. Honestly, this game is I enjoy it. The first time I played it, like I said, I thought there's a lot going on, but once you do a couple actions, it clicked for me. But I like like I said, I don't think you can just focus on one thing. The way everything, the way the tools come out and everything, I don't think there's any way to. Yeah, this comes with it. Yeah, this thing is great. So there's 4 of them. There's one for each color. And then all the tools, when you play like a 4-player game, all the tools go in here. But no, that comes with it. Yeah, it comes in, and then the insert that allows you to put everything in the box here. Everything fits perfectly in its own little spot. But no, that's Pergola. I'm a fan of Pergola. Pergola stays in the collection, all right? Pergola's going to go right beside Meadow because I think they are both great little games. And what time is it with all that? 11:45? It's a pretty short stream today. I got to make some content. I'm trying to get more content created daily. All right, so right now that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to either get a video, some pictures, whatever it might be, I'm trying to get it done. So I'm going to be eating lunch, I guess, and then I'm going to work on a video. I don't know what yet. I might put like all my t-shirts on. I have over like 20 different t-shirts that are like board game or some, Star Wars or whatever it might be. I might put them all and then do some kind of reel. I'm not sure yet. It's that I've already taken pictures of Battle of Hoth today, so like I gotta do my write-up. That might be today's activity, right? Actually, I have some streams I wanna do some quick how to plays or whatever, edit the stream and make it kind of a little video. There's that as well. So I got a couple things I gotta do today there. I always get it all back in the box. I remember I should have taken. Yeah, I take the picture. So often when I have like something with an insert, I'll take a picture before we take everything out because it's like sometimes it's tough. But the cool thing about this game, all right, it tells you where everything goes. So I don't even need to do it, which I like. That like those little things like that's great. Because there's been games I've had to go look for a reboxing because I'm like, how did people get this back in the box? Because, yeah, it's crazy, right? And then it has, like, maybe I should just do reboxings, but it's like, there's only been specific games that have, like, had me go search for that. It's usually the big games. So I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I get it. I fully get that. What else went in here? It was just that and that? I guess so. So I'm going to clean this up real quick. And under the tray over here. Oh, the frog goes in there too. So under the tray, all the tools go there. So then you got everything you need here. So let's bring this a little closer here. Boom. You got all your tools. You pop your tools over here. Pop your tools over there. Still not sure where all the dragonflies go. Yeah, I kind of just throw them in this other bucket because I was like, hey, why not? Oh, there's so many random things there. So I put the box vertical. Like everything is pretty tight. Like it fits nicely. I put the rule book on top. I'm like, it's going to be great. Put it vertical. It did not. It was not great. There were bees everywhere and butterflies. The little dragonflies went through the cracks. I was like, that was not a good idea. But that's just, I'm a vertical kind of guy, What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, I'm happy with my score. That was a great game. Little quiet solo Thursday. And yeah, we had Battle of Hoth yesterday. I honestly really enjoyed Battle of Hoth. We streamed it yesterday, and I'm a big fan. I never played Memoir 44, so I wasn't sure. I didn't really do my research. I'm just like, it's Star Wars. Like, yeah, of course I'm interested. It's Star Wars. Star Wars. But yeah, we played yesterday, me and Sean. We played 2 different scenarios, and like I had an absolute blast. Pew pew, no pun intended. But yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, these little dragonflies I kind of just throw in here, and we hope for the best. We hope for the best. But yeah, super easy to put away. Nothing too crazy. We need my... Oh, I actually put it in there. Oh, well, whatever. Maybe I'll just put it there so it's flat. Perfect. Okay, flat. Then we got our little pergolas. Then we got the big cascades that fit like this. Then you gotta put your bucket there. This actually goes under everything, but whatever. It's gonna go different. I messed up here. Okay, here we go. This goes under. I think this might be where the dragonflies go, actually, but whatever. They're in their new home now. Go big, small, small, big. Okay. And these go here. This just goes on top. And then you seal it. You seal it with the rule book, okay? That's Pergola, folks. All right, that's going to be it. That was the game. I went a little faster than I thought. That's 45 to 60. Yeah, I think it helps that I already played. I had a general idea of what my strategy was, which worked out, might I add. But no, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thanks for stopping by. The next stream is Wednesday, so we stream every Wednesday. That's what it's going to be now. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and then every Thursday, solo Thursday, until I am employed again. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Thanks for stopping by, folks. See you on Wednesday.